The transfer window is officially closed, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously I brought this shirt with me just to show you what teams I support before I get into this video, right? Talking about all the transfers that happened. I mean, it's very obvious what type of fan base that I am here, right? Isak goes to Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, that brother, that center back, what's his name, like G something, went to Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, Frimpong goes to Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, the Georgian goalkeeper that is unbelievable, by the way, played at where? I know he played in La Liga. Which team was it? I genuinely forgot. Valencia, I believe. Unbelievable for Georgia as well. Crazy goalkeeper that's going to replace Alisson. Ladies and gentlemen, they obviously have signed Reds. Ladies and gentlemen, they have obviously signed Itik. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing this, and Real Madrid fans, Barcelona fans as well, even Manchester United fans. I know we all just disagree with each other. I know us and Barcelona fans are not the best of allies here, right? But we can sit here and just agree on one thing, right? We genuinely sat through our phone last night in the transfer window watching, you know, Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein. They are just tweeting and tweeting and tweeting. Here we go, here we go, here we go, brother, to heaven, me to heaven. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, at the Fabrizio Romano, because I'm tired of this team. We have to go through this. It's like Liverpool is out here trying to overtake us in the Premier League amount of wins. Me being a Real Madrid fan, obviously we have to play Liverpool soon. Champions League. Man United in the Premier League. How do they have this much money all of a sudden? It's like I'm sat here watching them sign everyone and their brother's brother. How about you sign my nephew? He can play, he can kick a ball. Sign my nephew. I will accept a Dunkin' Donuts. I'll accept a Dunkin' Donuts discount code. Take him. As a Real Madrid fan, I'm sat here and the biggest news was what? Sergio Ramos diss track on us, brother. Why is he making songs now? Why is he making a diss track on us? And we have Liverpool in the second Champions League game. I believe home, was it home or away? It doesn't matter, but we have them, man. And I look at Real Madrid, I look at Manchester United, even though we signed a lot of players. We have Cunha, who's unbelievable, injured by the way. We have that Mbumbo brother, I mean, he gained 20 kgs after he joined Manchester United. I don't understand. Is it because of the salaries we give this brother? He used it all on Deliveroo's. Sorry, this is more about Liverpool. I need to talk about the entire transfer window that happens, obviously. But Liverpool has been the main talking point here. They have spent how much? 400 million plus, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, look at their attack. Ladies and gentlemen, Isak apparently, with these type of stats, ladies and gentlemen, 60 goal assist contributions, 51 goals, 9 assists in the Premier League only, ladies and gentlemen. And he played for Newcastle. Imagine him with an actual backup. Imagine him with a good defense. I mean, they had good defense, Newcastle, but imagine him in a good, decent team with a lot of history at Anfield. That is what is scaring me, in my opinion, man. The fact that he is the third most expensive transfer in football history. We're talking about after Neymar and after Kylian Mbappe. It is Isak. Now, he has a lot of pressure, first of all. And second of all, it's unbelievable that Liverpool just are writing checks just like that and giving it to these teams, man. Well, we have Real Madrid, arguably, who won everything. We're literally taking all the money that we get, right? And what do we do with it? We upgrade the stadium. Santiago Bernabeu can move now. Even though we signed a lot of players, I'm still jealous. I don't know why I'm still jealous. Why am I jealous? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, another news is Fermin Lopez. A lot of Barcelona fans watch my channel, so I'm just going to talk about this real quickly. Fermin Lopez, ladies and gentlemen, has finally decided to stay at Barcelona, and this is obviously is an unbelievable move, the right move for Barcelona. They are struggling. Olmo is not good enough in my opinion, and Fermin Lopez staying at Barcelona is so needed, man. They would have done one thing, which is sell him for 100 million and just invest in center backs, but in my opinion, Fermin Lopez deciding to stay at Barcelona is a good news for Barcelona. But just like Real Madrid, Barcelona fans, you guys agree with me as well, right? You just sat there depressed last night because the only thing Barcelona was celebrating last night is them celebrating that Rooney Bargi, a 2 million euro signing, by the way. You're out here seeing Isak 150 million, another player 200 million euros. They are celebrating that they finally registered Rooney Bargi, a player that is worth 2 million euros. They registered him in the La Liga or in the La Masia, I believe. Not even in the first team, in the La Masia, which Flick obviously can take him from the La Masia later, right? But they finally registered him. You know why this is funny? This brother came to Barcelona genuinely 3 months ago. 3 months ago, this brother joined Barcelona, and today he registered. Next up, we have Martinez, who was supposedly wanting to come to Manchester United. Manchester United fans genuinely, on my timeline, they like exploded. Not from happiness, but from genuine depression and anger. Obviously, Man United fans are big Ronaldo fans. Obviously, Man United fans, they don't forget things. Martinez, at one game, he taunted the Manchester United fans. That's one thing. Second thing, he was the key decider, in my opinion, on why Lionel Messi, the rival of Cristiano Ronaldo, has a World Cup, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, Man United fans are big Ronaldo fans, and they were mad and saying that we do not need Martinez. You know why we are so dumb sometimes? Our IQ is so low. I genuinely, sometimes I sit there and say, oh my god, how is our IQ genuinely that low, man? It doesn't get lower than that. So what? So what? He won a World Cup? Why are you guys mad at that? I'm so sorry. Sure, he taunted us once. He was against us. He can do whatever he wants. He wanted Manchester United. He wanted to join Manchester United. Finally, an upgrade. This is like going from Onana to a goddamn Martinez. Do you know how good that sounds? That's like going from a Nissan Sunny to a Rolls Royce. And Man United fans were like, nope, we don't want that. We don't want that. Instead, we signed this goalkeeper. Who is he? I genuinely don't know. What does he do? I genuinely don't know. What's he about? I genuinely don't know, man. At least with Andre Onana, when we signed him, at least he was known. He was a Champions League finalist when we signed him. And now we signed his brother. He looks like a third choice goalkeeper. I'm sorry, it's such a disrespectful thing to say to a footballer, but he genuinely looks like a third place goalkeeper. It's unbelievable. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to some Chelsea news, believe it or not. Chelsea has shipped Nicolas Jackson to Bayern Munich, and sometimes I look at Bayern Munich and I genuinely see their decisions and the choices they make sometimes. Like, one of them is how in the world did they hire company, for example, right? And they have been doing amazing under company, right? And now they are signing Nicolas Jackson for 70 plus million. Chelsea is the best team when it comes to selling players. I saw this one tweet that someone said that, right? But it's so goddamn true. Liverpool and Chelsea are so good at selling players, it's unbelievable. 70 million for Nicolas Jackson? 70 million? The other day I was laughing at Barcelona. They wanted to sell Fermin Lopez for only 50 million to Chelsea. Thank God that didn't happen, and I'm a Real Madrid fan, and thank God that didn't happen. That would have been disrespectful. Blatant disrespect right there, man. Oh, more depression, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Donnarumma has officially joined Manchester City. It's like you always see these other teams, team obviously Manchester United is going to face a team that us, Real Madrid, is going to face Manchester City. These people are making the right signings. These people are actually strengthening their positions, man. Real Madrid has so many positions they need to fill, in my opinion. It's genuinely unbelievable. Donnarumma to Manchester City is an unbelievable move. He's amazing. And under Pep Guardiola, he's going to do some damage, in my opinion. While us, Manchester United, we have signed a third choice goalkeeper. And ladies and gentlemen, I know this is not a transfer news, but more of a sacking. Erik ten Hag has been sacked by Bayern Leverkusen. Genuinely, what, 2 games in the league? I mean, as a Ronaldo fan, I'm happy. But anyways, that is one of the most important news that came out from the transfer window deadline day, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? To all the teams that I've talking about, obviously, write me in the comment section what do you think of all the decisions. In my opinion, so many things that went wrong. For example, I always talk about Barcelona. Barcelona genuinely needed a defender. They needed so many more players in many positions, but they didn't do anything. Same as Real Madrid, same as Manchester United. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment down, see every single comment, and gracias amigos.